Hey everyone, this is Rushlock, and we're looking at EVE Online's new Soldiers of Fortune Gods of the Battlefield video. This is being linked on their Academy page to get new players kind of exposed around the idea of diving straight into PvP in EVE Online. So let's check it out.
When I first started EVE, I was a miner, and I was really tired of getting blown up by people all the time.
So I did the same thing. I started with EVE as mining. I was gonna earn in-game currency and use it to pay for my game time and get over on the man and show them what's what. And then by the time I could afford to do that, I valued my in-game currency more than the couple of dollars to sub every month. But
So
I didn't have the issue of like getting blown up all the time though. I don't know if maybe like this player. This is Mirandalorian, by the way, for those who aren't familiar with them. We'll link up their content down below in the description. But like, I don't know. Like, the idea makes sense though, right? Because we hear a lot about miners like, oh, I got suicide gangs all the time, and here we go.
I decided instead of being the hunted, I would become the hunter.
What is this? This is EVE Online. We don't have characters moving around and walking around. We make a character when we start the game, and then we never see them again. Maybe these videos are being future-proofed, and like there's a plan someday to bring back walking stations or some kind of version of it where our characters actually, I guess, visually become relevant again.
My favorite role is to be a Logi pilot.
Okay, that's gonna break a few necks and twist some ankles. That's a hell of a pivot there. They went from hunted to being the hunter. Now, if you think about it for a moment, yeah, Logi pilot has, you know, force multiplication, right? Like every Logi pilot is worth however many other pilots they can keep alive. So it makes sense as a gang to go around and a small group going around hunting, but they didn't really like introduce that concept in the narrative. They being CCP and like the I guess producers of the video. So like if you're already familiar with EVE, it makes sense. But if you're not familiar with EVE, you're gonna be like, wait, how does a Logi pilot, if they even know what a Logi pilot is, go around solo ganking or solo hunting, right? But we'll go more into that here in the video. However, need to point out, this is the appropriate and only skin that a Logi pilot will ever need. It is fantastic.
I really enjoyed the idea of being the god of the battlefield, be in charge of deciding who lives and who dies.
That's true. So before EVE, I played WoW and played healer, and this is absolute healer mindset. Like dumb DPS. I don't care what your numbers are. Like if you're a shitbird, like just let them die, and then you know they can screech about it on comms later and keep the decent human beings up.
The main reason that we hunt, we're looking for the good fight. There's no fun in having 25 people destroying one ship.
Okay, there are at least 25 people who disagree, right? So this whole video is trying to get people into PvP for EVE Online, and I think it's trying to present like an idealized or preferred mindset for new users coming in. Because obviously, the overwhelming majority of nerds are not looking for a good fight. They're looking for the, you know, one-sided slaughter, no risk of loss, you know, just absolute domination and easy kills and things like that to pad kill boards. Like, it's probably absolutely true for this group. Like, this group probably does genuinely look for the good fights and look for the fun content that way. But I think it's interesting that, like, I wonder how effective it'll be, but like trying to present PvP for EVE Online in a way that's idealized and not realistic.
It's a lot more exciting when you know that there's 40 other people, 2 jumps out, and they want to kill you.
That is absolutely true. Like, it is more interesting. It is more exciting. Like, when you're in a group who's like, hey guys, we're outnumbered, 2 jumps out. We're gonna take the fight, and we're gonna, you know, quote unquote, do our best. It sounds a little hokey, but if you have a group that plays well together and you have good synergy and communication, like that fight can go your way. It goes back towards that whole good fight idea, which is again idealized and preferred on some level. But I think it's interesting they've chosen to go for the exception and not the rule when making promotional material. I guess it isn't like unheard of though, right? Like that's sales and marketing in general.
You can go down in history with an epic fight that you were completely outnumbered in and came out on top. So as soon as you land in enemy space, the first thing that the fleet commander does is looks for a target. So you want to see what options you have out there to fight. Who's here? Who can I kill?
Wait a minute. I thought they weren't doing this. I thought they just said they didn't want to do the easy kills.
The excitement that comes with trying to lock everyone that's taking damage. You're constantly cycling between ships, getting locked and shot at. The more ships they bring, the more we can kill.
Now, I think it does do a great job of, like, hyping Logi. Like, the different playstyle, different mindset, like, the urgency of playing whack-a-mole and things like that.
I keep coming back to EVE Online because it's allowed me to create my own story and who I want to be in-game. I'm able to map wormholes, I'm able to hunt people, and I'm able to spy if I want to. You get to decide if you're going to be the good guy or the bad guy on a daily basis. It's ruthless. It's EVE.
Alright. Again, shout out to Mirandalorian. Did a great job on the voiceover for this video. Again, this is for EVE Online, Soldiers of Fortune, Gods of the Battlefield. This is the promotional video that EVE Online will be putting in the EVE Online Academy, which they have linked here. And this video is geared toward the players who read through the Academy and say, oh, I want to get into PvP. That's what I want to dive into. And this is where they're sending these users. So leave your comments and feedback below. I don't know if you could pay me to go to the comment section of this video. It is YouTube, and all the red button options are here, so might want to stay out of that one. But again, I'll be linking up all Mirandalorian's platforms in the description down below the video. As soon as I get them, I'll update it. But again, enjoy your day, be safe, and we'll see you all next time.